Lewis is not overly impressed with him. Carl Lewis told me earlier this week that Johnson's never really been challenged in the 200 meters. He says he's always leading coming off the current turn. Johnson would not be leading coming into the straightaway. Might tighten up. Either he was going to blow them away or he would not repeat.
Much improved, finished 4th in the 100. And here are the lane assignments for the second semifinal in the 200.
Well, Mike Marsh, he's got to get up and not be able to maintain it through the finish.
And Michael Johnson in lane 6 will lead the field to the top of the stretch. Michael Johnson is there. Carl Lewis and Mike Marsh, and Jett is 4th. Johnson on the outside. Now Marsh comes along to challenge. Marsh has a short lead. Johnson is still there with Lewis as they cross the finish line. It was Marsh and Johnson right together. Carl Lewis eased up in the final stride to take 3rd.
Better than he really needed to run in this race. As we can see, as I said, he runs an excellent turn. You see him at the left of your screen there. Johnson leading the race. Carl Lewis being typically Carl right there. Carl, you would imagine, Carl would be the stronger sprinter against most of the other sprinters he is, but when you have to take into consideration that Michael Johnson is ranked #1 in the world in the 400 meters, you would think that down this straightaway is where he would assert his superiority, his strength anyway, his endurance. But Mike Marsh, #1 ranked, are timed in the world this year through the finish line.
Followed by Johnson and Lewis. As we look unofficially at the results in the second semifinal, Marsh, Johnson, and Lewis, with James Trapp from Clemson being the 4th qualifier to tomorrow.